Hello, everyone. It's me, Norman, again. It's a wonderful weekend, beautiful weather outside, but not be able to enjoy it because we need to study hard and hopefully we pass this exam. All right, my topic today is Qijin Scenic Area. Qijin Scenic Area. Qijin is located in Kaohsiung. It's actually on the west side of Kaohsiung. It's an island which is connected to Kaohsiung City by two ways. One is taking the ferry from Gushan to Qijin port, and you could also go from the south through a tunnel going into Qijin. So what's fun about Qijin? Qijin is one of the most popular destinations in Kaohsiung, which is loved by the locals as well as visitors from outside. Okay, the following is the visiting sequence recommended by me. Okay, you could go actually by foot north to the Qijin Light Tower, or you can call it Qihou Light Tower. This light tower has a long history, about 140 years. First was started, built by Qing Dynasty when they realized that Taiwan was getting more and more important with various events, including the Sino-French War, and eventually Taiwan was ceded, meaning taken over by Japan after the first Sino-Japanese War. So this lighthouse by then was rebuilt by Japanese. The visibility of the light increased from 10 nautical miles to 25 nautical miles to accommodate the ever getting busier shipping traffic going into Kaohsiung port. Okay, and aside from this basic information, the lighthouse is built pretty westernized, let me say, put it this way. It has this octagon shape of a lighthouse tower with a dome on top, and at the bottom, the base, there is a neoclassic style of building instead of what is said on the internet, Baroque style, because Baroque style has a lot of ornamentations and curves which are not seen here. Okay, and also the light tower is about 15 meters high, sitting on top of a hill or a cliff right by the Kaohsiung port, the bottleneck of the Kaohsiung port. And from the light to the sea level is about 58 meters, which provides a great location to shine lights to guide ships near the area in and out of the port. Okay, and next you want to follow the route going from the lighthouse to Qihou Fortress, which is sitting on top of the Qijin Mountain. Okay, but this fortress can be divided into three parts: the north part, central part, and south part. The north part is actually an exercise ground to train the troops, the military that was once stationed here. And there's also a front gate with parapet saying the power that shakes the south. Okay, the south actually means south of Taiwan, or south of the Japan territory, which is also Taiwan. And outside of this gate, there is two curved walls going out, which is a traditional Chinese building style to show the grand feeling of this building, which is often used by official buildings. Okay, and the central part is actually the commanding area. The commanding area is reinforced with bricks, red bricks, in staggering style. One goes sideways, one goes the long way, okay, which provides a better, more stable structure. Or if the building is hit by a cannon, then it's more likely to stay intact, okay? And also, if you go south, you will see the barracks of the fortress. There were 22 rooms to accommodate the troops. Okay, and once you go outside of the fortress, the fortress is connected with this old military tunnel, which is about 600 meters. Nowadays, it's turned into a touristy attraction with 12 start signs on the top of the tunnel. The tunnel is very dark, and if you go through the tunnel, the 12 start signs will show with neon color, which is very beautiful. That's also one of the best attractions on the island. People go there for that, okay? And then you pass the tunnel. Outside the tunnel, it's the cliff that you could look down and see the strong waves hitting the cliff constantly. And then you go towards the south, you will see the scenic seaside park, which includes some museums like this Shell Museum, and also towards the south there's a Yangming shipping company's museum. And also along the coastal line there's a public beach, okay? A lot of people every year will come here to enjoy this free facility. Even though it's free, every year between April and October, there are lifeguards patrolling the area. And also you could find shower and bathroom facilities in this area as well. And finally, before you, after you enjoy the wonderful scenic view, you could go back to the old street, okay? You might want to start with Tianhou Temple, which is also called Mazu Temple. Mazu is a sea goddess, the patron goddess of the sea, fishermen, okay, who gained her popularity after Ming Dynasty. Before that, it was the sea patron god was Xuantian Shangdi, okay. And speaking of this temple, we need to talk about the finding of this place, Qijin. It was in the mid 17th century. There was this man whose name was Xu Yahua, who was trying to avoid a storm, a typhoon, okay, and found this place, Qijin, as the shelter. And afterwards, he found this place is quite safe and easy to protect. So he came back with 6 other families and one statue of Mazu. That's how this temple came around, okay? And after visiting this temple, you could go along the old street. In this old street, you could find all kinds of food. But the most popular food here is, of course, seafood, because it's right by the seaside. All right, so that forms a circle, like easily one-day tour there. Okay, if you actually enjoy the beach. All right. So that's my presentation about Qijin. Hopefully that's helpful to some of my classmates. All right, have a nice Sunday. Bye.